YouTube, it's Tara and
Bailey
with One Stitch at a Time. Welcome back to our August edition of, I had to think about it for a minute, our August edition of our Flosstube. If you are returning, thanks for coming back. If you're new, we've had several new subscribers, so welcome to our channel. One second, turn that off right there. We have the small air conditioner going in here because it's kind of hot. So I'm going to turn it off real
How
quick.
do you turn it off? Oh, never mind.
Just in case y'all can't hear us. Alright, so hopefully it won't get too hot in here. Speaking of hot, I know everyone in the country is hot right now. We are getting a little bit of relief here in Louisiana. I think we were going on 30 days, if not more, of temperatures over 100 degrees every single day with no rain, and I've never experienced, we're having wildfires here. You know, this is absolutely insane. We have been getting some rain, but not near what we're gonna have to get, you know, back like we were. It's miserable. I mean, miserable. And you know, down here in the south, our humidity levels are really high, so when you walk outside, it's just, you can't breathe. You know, of course, air conditioners in our homes are going insane. Actually ours did, but I don't know if it was because of the heat. I think it was just a part that was going bad. But anyway, I hope you guys are staying cool and as best as you can, and hopefully with the fall coming soon, you know, a lot of us in the country we'll get the relief that we need. So we are going to go ahead and get started because we have a lot to show. We're going to start off, if I think of things, because I feel like I have a lot to say. August was such a busy month with like just tons going on. So we're going to just go ahead and get started. We're going to jump right in. Oh, my secretary's notes. So you gotta scoot over, like we can just see your head.
Oh, I
Okay.
squished my finger.
Okay, I squished your finger a while ago.
What is it?
Sorry for, you know, we actually jumped out and went, you know, shopping real quick with just some little things that we needed. So it's Saturday. It is September 2nd. We are a day late in recording. You probably won't see this till tomorrow. Hopefully, if I can get it edited tonight, we'll see. I have. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Okay, so first things we're going to jump into, of course, FFOs are my normal 0. I have a plan for that though. Let me write this down. I made, just so I remember. That's just my little note. Sorry. All right, so we do have what, an FO, Bailey?
Yeah.
And what is it?
It's one stitch at a time.
This is it's funny, really. This was for World Cross Stitch Day, and in my Facebook group, Dash to D-Stash, we are a selling group. You know, we have hosts every week that sell their stash, but we try to do some little fun things, you know, throughout the year or whatever. So my cohort, my other admin in the group, came up with every World Cross Stitch Day, we Doreen Jones, we partner up with her, and she allows us within the group to post a it's one of her freebie charts anyway, but we found this one, and she doesn't do Flosstube, she doesn't watch Flosstube or anything like that, and it was so funny because I was like, you know, we did a New Year's sal within the group, and so we decided for World Cross Stitch Day we'd do one as well. So I told her, I said, go see what Doreen has and pick out one. And unbeknownst to her, she picked out this one. And it says, take life one stitch at a time. So So that was definitely a sign that we had to do that one for World Cross Stitch Day. Now, when she picked it out, she didn't realize that there is an actual charm that goes here. And it's either that one or the one that they showed in the picture. Hold on one second. Is a one of the sewing machine charms, the Singer sewing machine charm. I'm going to show you one here in a second. Well, maybe. See if you can get that open. But anyway, now me and Timu, along with a lot of you other people, I'm sure have become best friends. And our lighting is going to be weird because I just broke the ring light, so and we have two and both of them are broke. So anyway, it should be open because I've used them. Anyway, on Timu I found the charms, and this is the bobbin charm you see there. So that was like perfect. And as everyone finished these, they posted a picture of their finish in the group, and one moment, I just dropped it. Back. They got to choose a charm, and I sent them a charm to finish off their project. So they could either choose the bobbin or the little Singer sewing machine. So
What's
they
a
would.
Singer?
A Singer is a brand of sewing machine. It's a pretty big name brand. So they got to choose either one, and I sent it to them so they could finish off their project. So just as something we kind of do in the group. All right, but yeah, found one of those, a Timu, of all places. Timu. I mean, I'm sure Amazon had them, but there was a pack. There's only 5 left in here, but it's a pack of 10 for 98 cents. So each one of these was 98 cents. So it cost me a whole $2. Now shipping was a whole different story, but anyway, to everybody. All right, so you want to tell them details? She likes to tell you all the details.
How do you say her name?
Doreen.
The designer is Doreen Jones. It's white Ada 14 count, 2/1. She finished it in one day and got 900 stitches.
Yeah, it's 900 stitches. Did that in one. I don't know if I worked like all throughout the day. Sometimes I can, if I have time. If I'm not doing anything. Excuse me. If I'm not doing anything else, I can get a good 900 to 1,000 stitches done in a day. Let's back up. I forgot to tell you my monthly stitch count.
It's 15,803.
15,803. Down from my normal, but like I said, in August we had a ton of stuff going on. So that's okay though. It's gonna happen. Because I was told I had to find a job anyway, so because I want a new house. So my stitch time is gonna start getting cut probably in half. But anyway. Alright, so that's my only FO for the month. So now we'll go into.
Is there a back stitching on that?
There is back stitching on this.
I was wondering why it was FO.
Why? Why can't it be an FO?
I said I was wondering why.
I did the back stitch.
When?
Look at all these little things I back stitched.
So why is it not under FFO?
Because it's not in a frame.
Oh.
Speaking of, it was gonna be a FFO. We just went to one of the thrift stores around here, and I found this in a bin. And y'all know I don't do the hoop thing, but I thought this would be cute in a hoop, but it don't fit. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have an FFO for the video today, but it doesn't fit.
Is your eye swollen? It looks different side.
I was rubbing it a while ago, so I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, it doesn't fit. But it just cost me 55 cents, and I was gonna paint it and everything, but I'll keep looking. Okay, next.
Oh, new starts.
New starts. And I believe I had 3 new starts. The first one is going to be my Luca S. Christmas deer chart. And that's what it's going to look like when it's done. And I almost got a half a page finish. The chart is about that big. Like it's like bigger than a legal size sheet of paper, the way that they sent it in, the way that they send it. So in my working copy, I just copy like the top half of each one of the sheets. There's 4 sheets of the big pattern. So I almost got half of the first page done, if that makes any sense. But anyway, so let's just do this. But there is where I got.
Is the chart bigger than Mood?
Mm-hmm. So there was where we are, and I started in the top left-hand corner up here, and of course this is his antlers. You can see them coming in. The rest is mainly just the background. So not hard to stitch at all. I mean, I'm loving it. The only thing I don't like about it, I believe it came with anchor thread. I will never, and I guess unless it came in a kit like this one did, I will never use anchor thread in my life. It's worse than DMC. And I know a lot of y'all don't like the DMC because it's, it feels, some people say crunchy, some people say,
Crunchy?
yeah, it's not like real smooth. It's, what's the word? It's like right on the tip of my tongue.
Like on grass outside?
Yeah, I mean it's like a hard thread. Anyway, it's not easy to stitch with. I do have to use some kind of thread conditioner for it, or it knots up. It's just, it doesn't lay real good. Sometimes I do railroad, sometimes I don't. Kind of just depends on my mood. But anyway, it's looking okay. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. But like if I ever had to buy thread, I would never buy anchor thread ever. So I'm enjoying this one.
I feel it.
Just feel it. So this is on a roller frame, and I'll go into detail a little bit more about that. This was a
Scroll.
Stitchy Kindness. This came with something else that I'll have to put a picture up later on of it because I'm not bringing it in here. But anyway, that came with something somebody sent me. So anyway, I'll go into that later. Next. Oh, you want to do your stuff?
It's by Luca S. 18 count beige, 2/1. She started on August 18th. It took her she worked on it for 6 days. And she got 3,080 stitches.
3,080 stitches. Now let me back up. We're going to kind of jump forward and then jump backward. My monthly focus last month was supposed to be Gone Fishing from Heaven and Earth Design. I have to order some scroll bars for that because it won't fit on anything, and there's no way even I can put it on a Q snap. I mean, the material itself, just the top part of it is 36 inches now, and I have no idea how long it is. I mean, it's long because it's a up and down a portrait piece. So they're in my cart, in my Amazon cart, so I'll be ordering those soon. So I kind of flipped what my monthly focus piece was, and I just went ahead and did the Christmas deer. So I did get my 3,000 stitches in for my monthly focus, so that goal was done. So next,
Winter,
which has been kitted up, and I was supposed to start doing this with Angie, the hibernation stitcher, who just came back to Flosstube, so y'all check her out. And she started this a while back, and like I said, I've had it kitted up ever since we've been talking about it, and I just never had the chance to do it because, you know, Whip Go, monthly focus, all that kind of stuff comes, before I can start anything that's not a has to be done, then I have to do that first. So, but finally, I was able to get into, they actually got to spin the wheel a few times this month, so that was good. All right, so winter, this is what it looks like whenever it's done. And got some, I mean, I only worked on it one day, So I just started in the middle. So, of course, we started with the snowman. And I think she is working forward. So she'll be working towards the R in winter. So I'm going to work backwards. So, but yeah. And then there's, it is sparkly. There's, it called for cranic, however y'all want to say it.
The thread is sparkly?
Yeah, look at it.
Oh, I thought you meant the fabric.
But I'm using...
Sorry about that one.
The Artiste brand. Hold on one second. I'm going to grab a piece of my haul that I got because it'll help. I'm just going to use it and then I'll tell you about it later. Anyway, it's a display board. So it'll help hopefully a little bit. Anyway, it's the Artiste brand. It's the metallic. I was hoping it would focus. Anyway, it's the metallic floss. That didn't work as well as I thought it was going to. Is it easier than Chronic? Maybe so. I just use it in, you know, my thread. I don't use a long piece of thread, but it hasn't really knotted up too bad.
And I think this one feels crunchy.
We'll feel this. That's why. This is a really stiff floss because it's metallic. It's got that sparkle in it. Okay, go ahead and do your thing.
The designer is Create Collection. It's on 28 count Laguna Glacier 2/2. She started it on August 22nd. She worked on it for one day and got 329 stitches.
Okay. All right, and the last new start.
I didn't even know about this one, y'all.
Well, this is one that Holly, the cross stitch addict. I get it wrong every time. I think I've been saying Holly the crafting addict. It's Holly the cross stitch addict. So I got it right that time. Anyway, she sent this one to me because she's actually doing a different. This is called, I call it Pink Peonies. It is a stamped kit. She had bought it for whatever reason, and then she decided she actually did her own design of it. So she sent this along to me. Here's a picture of what it'll look like, because the picture on here, you're not going to be able to even tell what it is. So, you can only put in some of the dark purple, so you can kind of see what I've done. Hold that, there we go. I just did this here and this here. I only worked in one color. So, that's all I've done on that.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Were you done?
Yep. I mean, that's pretty much it. That's
hey,
all I've done.
At least it's not as big as
The Japanese Magnolia
yes.
one. Yeah.
I thought it would be longer, but it's not.
It's probably still going to take me as long to do it, but...
The paper got bent.
Sorry. Y'all should see the floss that this stuff. I mean, it's just... I mean, the floss is just like crazy.
Is it fancy floss? It looks like fancy.
I think it's CXC, which is it's softer than DMC floss. So it's very nice. But go ahead with y'all thing.
What do I say about no designer?
No, I don't ever know who these designers are, and you know, more than likely they're probably knockoffs, but
okay.
Whatever.
Anyway, it's on 11 count 3/1. She started it on August 20th. She worked on it for one day and got 391 stitches.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's some good lighting now.
Did it? We got a new computer. And I just turned it on and it's like really bright. Okay, we'll jump down. We're going to go straight into whips. So just go ahead and skip all that other part first.
That's
We'll just show everything first, and then we'll go back and do all the extras.
Come on, work with me now.
You're out of the camera too.
Hey,
There was carpet in this room.
now I roll backwards.
I took it out, and so now our chair, and there's tile in here now, so we just roll. Whether you want to or not, you just roll. Okay.
Do I
So
say
the
it?
first whip.
It's wonderful time of the year.
Okay. And here's what it'll look like whenever it's done.
This is
Here's where you last saw it.
a little wrinkled.
It's wrinkled, but y'all. And here is where we are now. So it does say it's right there. We go. So I got basically all the top half done. There we are. And like I say, always, as cute as this fabric is, I'll never use it again. It is a linen, so, but this,
Oh.
this pattern was kitted up for me and given to me as a gift, so I did want to use it. So, I mean, it's turning out cute, don't get me wrong. It's just not my forte. Alright, details.
It's on 38 count.
38.
32, sorry.
Ooh, 38's even worse. I don't even like 32.
32.
It's the petty point.
Okay. White Belfast linen.
Mhm.
Okay. 3/3.
I am doing it 3 strands over 3, and I hope I don't run out of it did.
That's what that means.
Yeah, 3 strands of floss over 3 lines in the fabric.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
The designer is Country Cottage Needlework. She worked on it for 2 days and got 385 stitches.
Right. And my plan for this, I actually have a plan, is to make a pillow with it. So that's why I'm doing the stitching like really big. One, because I'll never use this fabric again, and so I tried to make it as big as I could so I could use as much fabric as I could, because I don't want to waste it. So I think it would be cute as a little pillow eventually one day. Okay. Moving on.
Next is Signs of Fall.
Signs of Fall. The one that you are tired of talking about. But they did spin this one on the wheel, so I had to work on it. I didn't work on it much. I didn't work on
Oh
it
yeah,
much.
you did not work on that one much.
Here's what it'll look like whenever it's done.
That's like 10 minutes of working on it for you.
Yeah, I didn't have much time to work on it anyway. And this is where you saw it last. God, my sunglasses are falling off. I should just take them off, right? And here's where we are now. And basically, I just finished up this little side of the pumpkin and started finishing this little black thingy right there. There's a square that goes in the middle of it. So I didn't do very much. One, because I'm kind of like Bailey, I'm over this one, and I still have back stitching to do on it after I'm done, so it'll still be a while. Go ahead.
It's on 14 count Fiddler's Ada, 3/1. Sandy Gore Evans
Is the designer.
is the designer. She worked on it for 1 day and got 163 stitches.
Okay, next is
Hydrangeas.
hydrangeas. Here's a picture of what it'll look like when it's finished. This is my Sunday stitch. This was the stamped kit, as you know. This is where you saw it the last time. I worked on it 3 Sundays out of the month. I kind of forgot about it the 4th Sunday. But, oh well. That's what it is.
Oh, there was thread on that.
Oh,
Oh, no,
was
it
there?
wasn't. That's the stuff. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Alright, and then can you hold up this? There we go. Just to get out of my way. And there's where we are at now. So you can see the one little leaf coming in right there. when I'm doing, you know, some cross country type thing there. There's really no rhyme or reason to how I'm doing this. So, y'all know the whole story about this one. It used to be a stamped cross stitch piece. It was on a 14 count, and the printing was absolutely horrible. The paper pattern is not much better, so I had the company send me the PDF. So it is in Pattern Keeper, but it makes it a little bit easier to do, but still not the best, but I'll finish it eventually. Go ahead, dear.
It's on 14 count white Ada 2/1. There's no designer. She worked on it for 3 days and got 556 stitches.
Right. All right, the next one is
Monopoly.
1 second, please. Now, I did not take this one out of the key snap just because I didn't work on it very much, but here's where you saw it last, and it should be a picture of the entire board of what I've gotten done, and I didn't do much. I think I put in all the words here. I finished here, and then I did the black parts right here. So that's pretty much all I did. I think they rolled it on the wheel, but y'all know that last year that was one of my birthday starts. Now I can't roll. Okay, it's not you, it's the floor. Anyway, it was a birthday start that I had, so I'm hoping to finish it by my birthday this year, which is in October. So that's the last side that I have to do, and then I have to do the Monopoly in the middle, and that's where the little cards go. But other than that, that's it. So I'm hoping between September and October, I'll get it done. Hopefully. Go ahead.
It's on 28 count white Laguna 2/2. No designer. She worked on it for 1 day and got 304 stitches.
304 stitches. I do know, let's see, who's doing the Monopoly board? Kelly with, Holly is messaging me. I can't read her message. Hang on, Holly. I'll check it in a few minutes. Kelly with Don't Run With Stitches is doing Monopoly board.
Scissors.
Daphne, what did I say?
Stitches.
Scissors. Don't Run With Scissors. Kelly, Don't Run With Scissors. Is doing the Monopoly board. Daphne Chamberlain is doing it. Angie, the Hibernation Stitcher, is doing it. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. I'm not going to say it. Somebody else is doing it too. Can't remember who. Somebody just got it that I was watching on Flosstube. Y'all, I gotta take notes. I can't remember. So, next.
Together we stand.
Okay, Together We Stand. Here is a picture of where, or what it will look like when it's done.
Oh, Jesus.
And
There's no lot of stuff for me.
here's a picture of where you saw it last. We didn't prepare for this. Hang on, we're gonna pause just 1 second. Okay, real quick. There's where we are now. Okay. I started on the top left of that. So that's part of the blue on the flag. Go ahead.
It's on 28 count white Laguna 2/2. The designer is Jody
Bergsma.
with Heaven and Earth Designs. She worked on it for 1 day and got 662 stitches.
Okay. And percentage wise, 1.09% done. Not very much.
And there's some more.
All right, next one.
Copper.
It's copper. And this is a design that I charted myself. Here's what he'll look like when he's done. And where you last saw him. And I have really started cross countrying in on him. I've tried to start doing some color completions, really, and you'll see why. I was very nervous about this one because we'll start here. Now this side right here, this is the edge of him on this side, but I still have some up here on the top, and you can see that I started putting in some stitches. Now up here is the very top, and the reason this would have fit perfectly, but when it was charted, it was not charted correctly, and I didn't know it until I had started. So technically, I don't know, I'm just gonna have to roll with it. I can maybe sew something up here to where it'll give me some more room whenever they get ready to frame it. But anyway, so yeah, hold this side, Bailey. There we go. I can point. So yeah, here's the bottom of him here. So he'll go, and this is the other side. So it's cut short too. Back up a little bit. Okay. So he'll go, and it'll go all the way up to this little corner right up here. So I have all of this, all the rest of this. Hold it tight, Bailey. This, and then the rest of this to finish. And he'll be done. So
She's halfway done with them.
alright. It's just, I'm all in the white now. But eventually I'll get his back end done, which is at the top of the piece. So I'll get into a little bit of color again. Go ahead.
He is on 18 count off-white Ada, 2/1. She's 50.96% done with it.
Okay.
She's the designer.
Okay.
Next is One Nation.
One Nation, and there's a lot of people doing this, and I'm seeing more and more everyone on Flosstube picking this one up. So it's very exciting. I wish I knew everybody who was doing it. Now I do have a hashtag that me and someone else has started, but she doesn't do Flosstube anymore. I don't know if she still uses it on her Instagram or not, but anyway, it's hashtag 50 States Sal that y'all can use. I don't know of any other hashtag. There's probably another hashtag that everybody else may be using as well, but Tina, the 14 count stitcher, is doing it. Angie, the hibernation stitcher, is doing it. Sebastian, B's and T stitching. I think Terry from Cornhusker State Stitchery. Stitchery. It's hard to remember all y'all's names, but anyway, I think she just got it, so hopefully she'll start doing it. B&E Stitchery, the mom. Emma's the daughter. The mom. It's not Brittany.
Brittany.
Her name starts with the B, and I can never remember what it is. But anyway, B&E Stitchery. The mom is doing it. So here's, of course, what it'll look like when it's done, and where you saw it last time. And this was spun on the wheel, so I only worked on it, I think, one day on it. So I just put in here. And the reason I only did up to right about here, I'm just going to pull this fabric over, so that'll be up underneath the Q-stop. That way I can finish to where I had finished before. This is the top of the flag. So that's where I am. Yeah, that's what I added in. There you go. And I'm still, as far as, people are doing different things with like the state they live in or the states that they visited. For Louisiana, I don't know, because Louisiana is right up against where the stars are, and that of course is the blue. I thought about just doing Louisiana in blue, and then I thought about finding the red, white, and blue variegated floss to do the Louisiana in, but I haven't made up my mind. And I may just leave it, just like it's supposed to be. All right, there's that. Go ahead.
It's on 18 count Ada Ale.
The color of the fabric is called ale.
2/1. The designer is Bygone Stitches. She worked on it for 1 day and got 254 stitches.
Okay. Good job. Okay, here's one that you haven't seen in a while, but they spun it on the wheel.
There's more color. Oh my gosh. It's not just white and red anymore.
Yeah, there's more color in it.
There's brown.
It's the Christmas Sweets on Platter is what it's called. Here's what it'll look like when it's done. And where you saw it last time, which wasn't much. And here's where we are now. So, I put in a little bit more of the Joy, which is where they're cookies. And then I put in some brown where the stand is, here and there. So there we go. Trying to get some light on it. There we go. All right. This is actually, it's an easy stitch. It's never spun or...
Okay.
The camera had to adjust again. Go ahead.
It's on 18 count white Ada 2/1.
Yeah, I want you to pronounce the designer. Let's see how your French skills are.
I'm an American.
Le Petit Croix de Lucie.
Lucy! I could say that one.
Mm-hmm. So.
She worked on it. She worked on it for 1 day and got 540 stitches.
Right. All right. The next one is my Yellow Dahlias, which okay, I think it goes this way. This is a Heaven and Earth design. Holly, the Cross the Addict, is also doing this one, and this was actually my focus piece for July that I didn't finish. So in August I had to finish. I had to get in 2,673 stitches to finish the goal of 3,000. So yeah, here's what it looks like whenever it's done. And where you saw it last time. I was trying to remember if you even saw it last time, but you did. And here is where we are now. Now it doesn't look like anything whatsoever, because I am cross-country in this, but it hasn't been a hard piece to work on either. I've actually enjoyed it. It's a lot of light yellows, obviously, so it's going to be hard for the camera to pick it up, but there it is. This is a leaf. I started in the middle, so that's where a couple of the leaves are. Okay. Your turn.
Some 22 count white hard anger 1/1. She's 1.3% done with it. It's Heaven and Earth design. She worked on it for 7 days and got 2,683 stitches.
Yep, good job. And what's the percentage that I'm done?
I said that. I said 1.3% done.
1.03%.
Same thing.
No, it's not. 1.3 and 1.03 is different.
How?
1.03 and 1.3 is different. We'll go over it later. We'll have a math session here in a little while.
I have too much math stuff to do.
Okay, next.
Angel of Cross Stitch.
Angel of Cross Stitch, and this was one of my whip goes from August. It was number 18. Yep, number 18. And the Angel Cross Stitch, and I had to get 1,500?
2,500.
No, it's supposed to be 1,500. 1,500 stitches in for the month. I typed it wrong. So here's what it looks like when it's done. And where you saw it last time. And here is where we are now. I'm going to hold it back first. Let me see. Yeah. Let's see if you can. There's some on that very bottom. It's part of the border. Yep. So as you can tell, I've just kind of been picking out parts to do, really, because this one is not easy. And I'm gonna love it when it's done, but it's so many color changes. I mean, and these little bitty flowers right here, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors in just this one little thing. And like, you see that one that's real light? I mean, that's like one stitch. And the middle of those flowers, each of the middle there's 4 in the middle, so each one of them is a different color, if you get what I'm saying. So it's one stitch. So here's my needle minder. I don't ever show you all my needle minders. What is the butterfly? Is that upside down? No. So there that one is. Go ahead.
So an 18 count vintage country mocha, 2/1. The designer is Joan Elliott. She worked on it for 9 days and got 1,545 stitches.
All right. And the last whip that we have.
Oh, it's Woody. It's Woody the Howling
It's
Bull.
Woody. It's Stormy's cow. Hold on 1 second. Here's what it looks like when it's done. And where you saw it last time. Oh, we'll get that in a minute. There's 3 thread. And here I am doing cross country because I'm trying to color complete as well. So there's where we are on this one.
You can see his face.
And I think my fabric's turned sideways, but he's almost a square, so I'm cutting it close on the top and the bottom of the fabric, but we'll get there. So we're working up into the sky with all the blues. I've put some more of him in. There's his little, that's going to be like his behind right here.
There's his nose.
That's his nose coming in. These are his horns. The black up here is his horns.
Forgot he had horns.
And then I think right there will be, I think that's horns too.
This is like his legs.
I'm actually having to take some of this out because I was 1 stitch off on, hold this. I was 1 stitch off starting here. So I'm having to take and redo all of this blue right here. And you know, that's just part of cross country. It's gonna happen.
Somebody uploaded a Flosstube.
So, yeah. She said somebody just uploaded a Flosstube. See, I get my notifications for you guys, so I know to go and watch. So, let's see, down here is some grass that's coming in.
I thought that was his legs.
Down here, it might be. It could be part of his legs, but the grass is like that.
It was like
Wheat kind of looking grass. So there's Woody, and he was my other whip go call. He was number, I did not write it down. Oh. What was the other whip go for August? 25?
I hope so.
Maybe. Oh, I didn't put that in there. Okay, go ahead.
it's on 14 count white Ada 3/1. She's 11.75% done. The designer is Artisy. She worked on it for 8 days. Is that correct?
3,219.
Is it correct?
Yes.
She worked on it. She got 3,219 stitches in.
Right. Yeah, the goal was 3,000. So
We met
that one. And I'm doing this one since this one is for one of my daughters. There's a hashtag that Denise, the Black Ribbon Stitch Studio, and Kelly, Don't Run with Scissors, came up with, and it's hashtag for my daughter Sal. So if you're doing projects for your little ones, and they can be your sons and grandsons, and it doesn't have to be just for daughters. You can use that hashtag so we can see what you're doing for your kids. That is all the whips. I know I kind of went through that very fast, but there's a reason why.
We have a lot of.
There's a lot of haul.
Yeah.
Actually, it's more stitchy kindness than haul. But anyway, we're gonna go to here first.
Miscellaneous.
That right there.
Okay. So we're gonna do the giveaway winners. Sorry.
There's 2 winners. This one and this one. Remember?
This one and this one.
Yes.
So first and last.
First and last, yes.
Okay.
We'll do that one in a minute. Okay, so
Anyway.
the first giveaway that we had last video was for the Ice Cream Sundae Country Cottage New North chart. And I finished this one. Turned out really cute.
Where's it at? In the box?
In the box.
Oh.
That has not been, it's just in there. Alright, so who won this one?
Verpy or I hope I said the name right.
Yeah. Not sure if that's a name. That may just be
Your username.
it's the username. Yeah. So, here's a picture of who won. So if you are this person, could you please email us? The email address is in the bottom in the description box, or you can instant message me on Instagram. So there you go. Fun and easy one to stitch. Congratulations. And the other one was an Artisy chart called Sea Dancer. So it's Little Mermaid, or a mermaid. It's not a little mermaid. So it's a grown mermaid. All
Little
right.
Mermaid has red hair.
So who won this one?
Enchanting Stitching.
Enchanting Stitching. There you go. Congratulations. I think I have your address already, so I will get that out to you.
I think she won the last one, didn't she?
Yeah, she wins quite a lot. She watches a lot too, so thank you for that. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll show you our, and you'll need a pen for this. Where'd your pen go? Okay. She's picked out some new giveaways for this week, so we'll go ahead and go through those. Now, one is from last video.
Going to give it another chance.
No one commented on it, so we'll just try it again. It was the favorite pets. It is an older chart. So there's some of the things. So if you are interested in this one, use the word, what did we do last time? Pets. Pets. P-E-T-S with an S. So there's some cute little charts in there. So if you'd like to win this, use that word. The next one she picked out is Endangered Youngins. It's a Gloria and Pat design.
That's so cute.
The foxes are so cute. Let me see real quick.
There's a lot more.
Yeah, there's a lot more. Let me do this without showing patterns. So there's wolves and monkeys and little baby elephants. Oh yeah, there's some cheetahs and lions, teddy bears, tigers.
Tigers.
And
Cougars. Oh.
Is it a cougar?
Yep, that's cougar.
And then some more bears, some baby seals, beavers, and panda bears. So this one's really cute.
Yeah, I really like this one.
This one is really cute.
It's a word we can use.
Of course, they show it on the back on shirts.
Little kids.
Back in the day. All right, so okay, what do we want to use?
Endangered.
Endangered. Endangered.
What do I need a pen for?
Because you need to write down this stuff.
Could have said that, didn't I?
So, endangered youngins is endangered. Because I'll never remember the keywords. Alright, the next one is going to be some bookmarks. Wild animal bookmarks.
How do you spell youngins?
So it is these 3 designs in here. This is from Imaginating. So you have your lion, your panda bear, and your tiger. So what word do you want to use for this one?
Wild.
Wild. Had a feeling she was going to say that. Alright.
What's it called?
We have 5.
Can I just put bookmark?
Yeah. Alright. And since it's starting to... Y'all, it's starting to look like fall here just because everything's dead. Like we have leaves falling off of trees and it looks like the fall, but it is not the fall. It's just because they're dead because of the heat. Anyway, the Cricket Collection Autumn. I know several people who are doing this one. Oh, I'll go ahead and put the hashtag up here. Stitching all the crickets, Sal. Crickets is with an S. Me and the Hibernation Stitcher, Angie, came up with that, Sal, because we are planning on doing all this. Winter is one of them. I've already done October. I'm working on November and winter. I haven't started on this one, but I know Tina, the 14 count stitcher, is doing this one, but I've seen a couple other people. Okay, what word?
Autumn.
Autumn.
Pretty self-explanatory.
She said pretty self-explanatory. All right, and then the last one is going to be some Belfast linen. This is Weigart Belfast linen. You can see right here. It's white. It's 18 by 13. It's it's an entire piece. Nothing's been cut off of it. So I know I don't do the linen thing. So there you go. So what do we want to use for the
Fabric.
fabric? Okay.
What can I put for this?
Just put fabric. Okay, now we are going to go ahead and jump into, let's do haul first. Alright. The first thing real quick, I did get a little design board from Cornhusker State Stitchers in their little purple package. I ordered a couple of things from them. This is a 7x7, and I just wanted, they had them on sale last week before. They put something different on sale. I don't want to lie to you. They put something different on sale maybe every 2 weeks, maybe every week. I can't remember now. But anyway, these were on sale. Little 7x7. And then there is a chart that I'm waiting on that I went ahead and got the fancy floss for.
Oh, I forgot about those.
What?
Those boxes.
What boxes? That's right there. That's Stitchy Kindness. Because that was given to me. I didn't buy it.
Okay.
That's the difference.
Do not start talking. We're doing something.
Sam's behind the camera. It must, well, he's getting hungry. That's why. He's probably just going to start talking to us. Anyway, they send you a little gift. So this is a little notebook that they sent. So it says, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn.
Lucy.
That is
It's perfect for
very,
Lucy.
very good advice. So yeah, I got the little design board. But like I said, I also did get the fancy floss for a project that I haven't gotten the pattern for yet, but will. I'm not going to read out all of these, but
You are going to look at them.
hang on. Let's see if I can do this. It called for Classic Colorworks and Weeks Dye Works. I'm super excited to get it. I just finished one of them in the series. I tell you what, if you can figure out which one it is.
You get money. I'm kidding.
Nope.
No, you don't get money.
I'll send you the chart. I will buy you a copy of the chart. Or maybe probably send you mine, because you know, when I get it, I'm just going to scan it into my computer and I'll probably give it away anyway.
That's why she has so much over here.
Yep. Hang on. I'm still trying to get these on this board.
You're like me playing card games.
So
struggling to like fan them.
And I've never mentioned it that that I even wanted to stitch it. It is a newer chart. So anyway, there's the colors of what's going to be in the chart. So if you can guess it, I'll buy it for you. If you want to stitch it. I mean, if you don't, then okay, so there's that. I got that from Cornhusker State Stitchers. Here's their card. So in case you wanted to screenshot it, there's all of their information. That's what I bought this thing for, so hopefully things would sound. Don't start talking.
No.
Okay, anyway.
Still my computer dog.
Sam, you hungry?
Smiling at you.
You're hungry. Okay. 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 Can you hold on there?
Oh.
Gosh, it's Sammy's funny. Okay.
Hilarious.
Here is the bucket full. Let's see, this is Stitchy Kindness. I just sent that over there just for a second. Okay. So today, like I said, we went to the thrift store. And as much as I don't need 14 count, and y'all know I don't, I did buy some because it was in the thing. Brand new. 55 cents. Yeah. Got that. From my D-Stash group, I got chosen for some 22 count hard anger, which I know I like.
I thought it was actual
fabric. Oh no. And then she also had some 28 count even weave that I got.
What's even weave?
Even weave is it's sort of like linen, but it's an even. These lines right here are more even than in a linen. I'd have to actually show you.
I get it.
Linen is just, it could be very not even. I'll try to see the color. 28 count. Monaco?
Tea-dyed.
Tea-dyed. She saw it. So that'll definitely come in handy.
That's gonna crinkle a lot.
Okay, it is, but I'm gonna wait. Now we also oh, this is another it's just a picture in there. It's not of our dogs.
So cute.
Okay, so I found this at the thrift store too, and it's just one of these frames. It's brand new. I think you get these at the Dollar Tree. 55 cents. She's looking at the dogs because they're Winnie dogs. So anyway.
That's what I got.
Now,
oh, you got some new ones.
Well, I did, and I didn't know. I had forgotten. Let's see. One of these came from AliExpress. One came from Temu. I had forgotten I bought one off of one site, and I bought some more, so now I have plenty of these false hanger things. Because there's a couple of projects that I think is going to be easier to use those on.
Are you showing this? I got you sidetracked. Are you going to show that?
in a minute.
Those are some.
I think these are Temu. I got some more scissors.
Those are thick. They're not like light like your other ones are.
They're longer.
They're bigger.
Here, let's just go ahead. I might as well just take them out. Here, use the board. You don't need to play. Don't run with scissors.
Of course, you had to tell me that.
Here we go. Let's see if we can make this board useful. So real shiny, very pretty. It's like a light blue. I think they're supposed to be silver.
That is silver. That is not light blue.
Okay. All right. Then on my Dash to D-Stash group, we also do a quarterly secret stitcher exchange. So the person who got there's two more things to go with it. Who got my name got me the Primrose Cottage Christmas letters. That was on my Elfster wish list. We use Elfster. Everybody makes their own wish list, put on things that, put things on there that they want, and that's what we choose from to send straight to them.
So is it like a Secret Santa kind of?
Mm-hmm.
What's Elfster? Is it an app?
It's an app. And then she also got me Madame Chantilly, this is my first one, and she got the 4th of July one for me. There's a whole bunch of these. So excited about that one. And then I also put on there that, I'm going to try to start collecting all of the, classic color, all the Fancy Floss things. So she got me just, these do not go with they might go with the patterns. I really don't know. But anyway, she just picked up a couple for me.
Is it Fancy Floss?
Yep. Bamboo and cherry cobbler. And I hear a lot of people use this cherry cobbler a lot. And
is cherry cobbler actually good?
Yeah, it actually is.
I hate cherries, so I wouldn't know.
It's really good.
I like peach cobbler and the cocktail cobbler. She makes the best cobbler.
Oh, thanks, Dawn.
Sorry for the crinkles.
Yeah, I didn't open this because I knew what it was, so I didn't open it. I don't know if I remember. It might have been last video, might have been video before last, but yes. Anyway, I had that big 17 by 17 Q-snap, and it's really hard to use because if you're doing two-handed stitching, like my right hand goes underneath the piece, so you can't go really any more past your elbow whenever you're up underneath it. So the 17 inches is kind of a waste.
Is that the one Humility is on?
No, that's the one the Nativity is on. I have that one on the big 17 by 17. So what I'm gonna do, hopefully, if this works, I think I got that 17 by 17 frame on AliExpress, and theirs is made different than an actual Q-snap. So I'm hoping, I ordered an 11 by 11. So I'm hoping I can make two 11 by 17 frames. So we'll see if it works. That was haul. And then my last piece of haul, I think, is all 447 colors. This is CXC thread. So I'm excited to use this.
I could put some of different bracelets.
No, buy your own. Anyway, I wanted to start the Mardi Gras piece, but I wanted to do it with the CXC thread to see if I liked it. I think I'm going to, because I really think in these stamped kits, I think that's what it is. I think they are CXC, and if it is, it's easier to work with. The colors are just the same as DMC. So this is, like I said, it's all 447 colors.
Some of those are really pretty. Can I read it?
Don't crinkle too much. Okay, so Stitchy Kindness. One lady from my Dash or D-Stash group messaged me, and she's getting rid of a lot of her cross-stitching things. In fact, she just sent me 2 boxes full of stuff. She said, you know, if you want any of it, just take it. If not, do a giveaway with it. But what I'm gonna do, since it's so much, and it's newer stuff. I mean, it's not the old. Some of it are the older charts, but a lot of it is new. There's kits in there. I mean, just everything. So I am gonna have a sale for her eventually on the group. I'm not just gonna give all that away. That's just way too much money that, you know, she's losing out on, that she could buy things that she does want. Anyway, she messaged me before all that happened, and said that she had some floss that she wasn't going to use. She had ordered it for some charts that she thought she was going to do or whatever, and never did them. Hand me that big box. So she said, I'm going to send these all to you since, you know, you're wanting to start getting into the fancy flosses and using them and things like that. So,
First day.
I'm not going to open every one of these, and I haven't even gone through these. Okay, so we have this one, and as you can see, there's some classic colorworks in there. Here's some Gentle Arts. I mean, you can see. Okay, we have 2 bags full.
No, there's more.
Here's some Weeks Dye Works threads. Here's bag number 4. And bag number 5. This lady is amazing, and I am so blessed that she actually reached out to me and gave these to me. Didn't want anything in return. She said these are just ones that, you know, she's never going to use, so she wanted to pass them on to me. So I am truly thankful. I don't think she washes Flosstube, but I have thanked her already. So I can't wait to go through those, and I need to find a list of like all the classic colorworks, all the Weeks Dye Works, all the Gentle Arts.
Some variegated too.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 different colors.
Yeah, there's variegated. I mean, just crescent colors. I mean, and these are jam packed. I mean, you can see how much is in here. I mean, look at all that. It's insane. Insane. So, I'm so excited about that. So I get to go through all that. But anyway, I need to see if I can find a list of all of them so I know which ones I'm missing and can pick up here and there. Because no, these aren't cheap. We all know that. Alright, so there's the first Stitchy Kindness. Second Stitchy Kindness. And she does watch Flosstube. I'm only going to mention her first name, and it's Denise. She reached out to me on Instagram. And I think last time I mentioned, you know, I wasn't really going to buy a whole bunch of cross-stitching things because we are trying to save up for a house and, you know, things like that. So, you know, unless it's smaller things and things that I'm going to use, I wasn't going to make any kind of big purchases. Well, she reached out to me and she said, I have a stand that she can't use. I do not know what brand it is. It almost looks like a Lowry, but it's not a Lowry. I don't know what brand it is. I don't know where she got it. She did not say. So I'm just gonna, it's made of metal, so I didn't bring it in here. And anyway, here is a picture of it, and it's awesome. I've been using it ever since I got it. That was the Christmas deer, the roller frame that it's on. She sent that with it as well. You know, she said this was a $300 frame stand, and she just sent it to me, y'all. Just sent it to me. She didn't want anything in return for it. So, since I don't know the name of it, it's going to be my Desiree stand. I'm going to give it a name. The frame stand is now called Desiree. So, not only that, we got to talking and everything, and she she has like 10 grandkids, and you know, she's a Christian woman, and we started talking and everything. She asked if we watched The Chosen, and we do. Well, she said, okay, I'm going to send you some things from The Chosen. I'm like, okay. Okay. So yeah, one of the things was this bracelet, 5 and 2. Does anybody know what 5 and 2 means? What's 5 and 2 means?
5 loaves of bread and 2 fish.
5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And turns out that what that little boy was carrying, whenever, you know, that was probably the only meal that his family had, and that's probably all he could get his hands on. Jesus sat down and made that 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish enough to feed 5,000 sitting people. And so that's really amazing. And she also sent her and Stormy a shirt from The Chosen. I told her to go put it on. She said she didn't know where it was.
It's probably somewhere in my closet.
It's in her closet.
My messy closet.
Yeah. But not only that, she sent me season 1. This is The Chosen. It's the book. So I cannot wait to read that. She also sent season 1, season 2, and season 3 DVDs for us to watch. I think I've seen season 1 and season 2, and I haven't gotten to sit down and see season 3. We can stream it, but with our Wi-Fi here, it's really hard to stream because
We live in the middle of nowhere.
yeah, we have no good cell service, and our Wi-Fi doesn't work hardly either. So appreciative of this. This is absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to watch and read and all that. Okay, and you okay?
It almost fell.
And then, along with all of that, and y'all haven't even seen this.
I like the bag.
She likes the bag. This is one of the and it's a big bag. Oh goodness.
Is it heavier than Lucy?
No, I'm trying to think of the company.
Nope. She's 18 pounds.
Jeez. I know, right? Anyway, y'all are probably screaming at it. The name of the company. Fat Quarter. Fat Quarter Shop.
Fat quarter?
Fat quarter is it's a measurement you kind of use for fabric. Okay,
Oh.
so speaking of fabric, can you hold this bag for me real quick?
Yeah.
And I should have gotten all of this out. Hold on. One moment, please.
Got an owl.
Sorry. I just hit you in the head.
Ooh.
One moment. I'm still digging. Oh, wait, there's one more. No peeking. You're not supposed to peek in that yet because you don't know about this stuff. She sent the girls some stuff, but okay. So she said, what kind of fabric do you like? Like what count? And so I told her, y'all, I don't know how I'm going to do this.
Hold it that way.
She just sent me all of this fabric.
There's pink ones.
Y'all, this is color and cotton. This is Picture This Plus.
There's teal.
I'm not going to go through every single one of these. Unused. Let's see, that's color and cotton. Oh, what's this one? Here's the one called Steel. Everybody talks about that one. Yo, fabric. I mean, this is insane. Somebody would just send this to somebody. Look at all the colors. Look, this one right here has clouds on it.
Huh? Oh.
Look at that.
It looks like that one pillowcase we have.
It's got the clouds on it. Silk Weaver? Is that the company? I don't know. Y'all, this lady is amazing. And I love her to death. I cannot believe that. This cross-stitch community, you guys, y'all are amazing. She also sent another little notebook. What are you doing?
You said it was for us.
Oh, you can look now.
Oh.
Let's see. She sent one of the little floss hanger things, so you can use for floss.
It came with something. Hold on.
I think it's just to hang it on something.
Oh.
A little pair of scissors.
Girl.
It's a pen.
Can I hit someone with it?
Is it not cute or what? And then here is, this is just a little box that she can keep needles in.
I need that one. Oh, Jesus.
And she sent them a little pouch, and it's got a little drawstring, so it draws
Does it
up.
have stuff in it?
Yeah, it's got stuff in it. Let's see. What's it? Oh. Well, some of this stuff is not yours.
That is mine.
Okay, here is some needle minders. Here's one. It looks like a cross stitch rose here. And then this one, it says, "This girl runs on Jesus and cross stitch." How true is that? So we got that. Some scissors. And let's see, there's still more. Oh, she sent me some, and I haven't tried these yet. The ball tip needles.
What is that?
The tip of them is not as sharp, but everybody is talking about them like it goes through the fabric easier. So we're gonna try these out. This is a, oh, I forgot what you call them. It's a measuring thing. Like, you put this on the edge of your fabric and you can measure in like 2 inches. If you wanted to start in the corner, you can measure in 2 inches plus probably 2.5 or maybe 3. So you'd know exactly where you can start if you're starting in a corner. I've been wanting one of these. I actually was going to make one for myself and I haven't done it. But it's also got the crosses on there. How awesome. It says, "Because he lives." Super excited about that. Because most of the time I start in the center, because sometimes I'll cut my fabric and I never remember if I cut it for a 2-inch border or a 3-inch border. So now I can just measure straight into that corner. Needle threader. And some little pins. I hope this is focusing. But it's got, it looks like a ball of yarn, and that's a cat, and, oh, a paw print. That's a paw print on there. So cute. Oh, I think there's one more thing. It's a ruler, but it's also a little thread drop thing. So very cute. Stitchery soothes the soul and inspires the mind. That's hard to say. So there we go. That is all of that. All right. So, Denise, if you're watching, I can't be more thrilled that you thought about us and everything that you sent, and it will be cherished. It will be definitely used, you know, every single day. I use that stand just about every day. And that one is, like I said, it's like a Lowry, so it's easy to switch projects on. As far as like the roller frame, I can take that off real quick, put on a Q snap with another project on it. So it's not like these frames back here where like only one project can go on it at a time, pretty much. So, all right, that's all of all. What do we have next? Give me all this. Not too bad on time. I thought I was gonna be forever because I knew I had all this haul. All right, where's your notes? We got just a couple more things. And we didn't do it this time. We did the emoji game that we've been doing. We didn't do it this time because I didn't think I'd have. I thought I was gonna. I mean, we're only at 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's not bad for us. So anyway, last time we did the emoji game where you had to, as you watched the video, you were dropping emojis of, I think we did a dinosaur, a hamburger, a flag, and a football, whether it's football, our American football, or soccer, which some people call football as well. So, and a lot of people did the soccer ball. It's kind of cool. So, those of you that did comment with all 4 of those comments, you're on a wheel, and now we are going to spin and see, and this time it's going to be a $15 123 Stitch gift card. All right, Becky Reed. So if you will, just email me. That's really all I need is your email. I don't need your address, since this will be a virtual gift card, I guess, an e-gift card, that's what you call. So I just need your email and I'll get that sent over to you. So congratulations. And what's next? Went through that, went through that.
Is that what is that why it's called email? Because online?
Electronic.
I didn't know that.
That's surprising. Anyway. Alright, so we did the new giveaways. Okay, plans real quick for September. WIPGO was called, and it was 1 and 18. My 1 and my 18, my number 1 is humility. The Cross Stitch Studio, my big lion. And y'all know in the past few videos ago that I had lost everything on my tablet, which means I lost my progress on my humility. Last night, was it last night I was doing this, or the night before? I don't remember.
Last night. Dude, that's when it was from this elbow store.
I don't know. Maybe it was the night before. I don't remember. But anyway, I got my progress back in Pattern Keeper. I'm 92 stitches off from when I ended this in March, but they'll turn up. I'm close enough. I'm to a point where I have a point where I can start now, because I had started in the middle and I was, if I had started in the corner, it would have been easier to figure out the stitches that I had done, but 92 is close enough. I can figure it out. And at this point, I can now start stitching on it again. The number 18, well, okay, if you don't know what humility is, here's a picture of humility. And, oh, go ahead. This is where you saw him last, which was probably back in March, is the last time that I showed him. Because then after that, I think I lost everything.
That's when we went on a cruise.
We went on the cruise in May.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then the other one was number 18, which is my music, what I call my music notes. I think it's called A Heart Full of Music. but it is also a cross stitch studio pattern. So both of my cross stitch studio patterns came up for WIPCO this month. So I will also be doing that, and here's what it's going to look like when it's done. And where you saw it last time, and the goal for this one is to do 15 notes, finish 15 notes. So I'm going to do that. So that means that this is also a cross stitch studio challenge month, so I'll be able to participate in that with both of these projects. Since I'm going to be doing them anyway, I might as well do the challenge as well. So now let's choose, she's going to spin the wheel for my focus piece, which, if you don't know, every month I have a different focus piece besides my WIPCO or anything other things I may have going on. So I have to do this, whatever she spins, I have to work on this project and do at least 3,000 stitches in it. So let's see what we get this month, and then you need to write it down so I don't forget. Haven't I done that one though?
Yes. Spin again. Do the one before.
No, I haven't done this for monthly. This was on my WIPCO. It's the bull. It's Stormy's bull. But see right there? That's the one she wanted. That's her butterfly. But I've already did yours for monthly focus on the butterfly. I need to make a list because I don't want to, like, the whole point of the monthly is to work on different ones and get a good chunk of it done. I might have to go back and write down the ones I've already done. So if we spin it, we're going to spin again because I'm going to make sure that I hit all of these before we start doing them again. All right, so Woody. I'll go back and look, but I know I worked on him in August for WIPCO, but I don't think I've done the monthly focus for the bull. So Stormy will be excited. All right, y'all, let's see. Let me see here, my notes. I think that is it. Other than that, things that have been going on. Of course, we had Stormy's birthday in August. She turned 13, so now I have a teenager.
I have something to say.
What?
I finished my first project of the year. My social studies project.
Yeah, school started already.
Oh yeah.
It started, she had to go on the August 6th. 4th, whatever that Friday was, and then everybody started on that next Monday. So they're pretty much down to 2 months for their spring, scoot over, for their summer break. And August is pretty much, they started the first week in August. Grant Parish has also went to 4-day school weeks, so they are off on Mondays, except for in August and in January. They will go all 5 days. Every other month will be 4 days, and they will be off on Mondays. But anyway, she was saying that she already had a project to do for social studies, and she had finished that. So she's been working hard. She's been coming home and doing that all on her own. So, and I read it last night. I made a few little proofreading typo errors and
Typo?
yeah, where you type something wrong, like you misspelled a word or something.
But that would have had a red light under it.
Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, so she did that. We did take Stormy to the Bulls, Bands, and Barrels. It's a rodeo, basically. For her birthday. That was what, last weekend? That was last weekend.
A lot of days after her birthday.
So, and basically it's a rodeo, but it's only got the bull riding and the barrel racing. They don't do the broncs. They don't do the calf roping.
Oh, they do bullfighting too.
Yeah, they do a little bit. The bullfighters do a little bit of bullfighting and do that. But then there's a concert afterwards.
One of them jumped over a bull.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, Anyway, so we did that. I took her out to dinner before we went to Texas Roadhouse. She had a friend come along, and let's see, what else did we do? Gosh, there's been a lot going on at church, and that's what I was going to say earlier, and that's what I've got to do after I do this video, is finish some church stuff for tomorrow. I'm on 5 committees now, and so I have a lot of that to do. I'm also teaching a class on our Wednesdays classes.
Tomorrow. Do you not do that? Do you not?
Well, and I'm going to start teaching on Sundays for Sunday school. Me and Miss Stacia are going to alternate.
Yeah, but I know.
I'll do next week. Miss Stacia's going to do this week. So I'll start teaching Sunday school for her age group starting next Sunday. So excited about that, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of preparing. So we also, like I said, had to get a new computer, so I've been playing with that because it's totally different. We had an Apple before. It's a desktop, and of course I'm used to Windows-based computers. HP's is what I get, but it's nice. I just don't fully know how to work it yet. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to remember what all we did in August.
Did we go?
That's about it, huh?
We go to what's that? The one we took was to Lake, not Stewart, but the one to. What was that?
Yeah, we've been riding jets. I don't know if that was in August. Was that in August? We did ride jet skis a couple of times.
And Lucy rode too.
I think that was more July.
Lucy rode.
Yeah, Lucy rode on it. I think I have a picture. I'll put pictures at the end, as I normally do. I'm looking at my calendar because, of course, house hunting is still in the works.
Huh?
We're still hunting for a house. We're throwing around some ideas in our head about that, so we'll see. Other than that, it's just meeting after meeting after meeting at church. They started their choir again at church. So, anyway, I am chairman of one of the committees, so that means that I have to get meeting notes ready and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's about it. I'm trying to think. I mean, other than that, I mean, it's really so hot outside, you can't go and do anything anyway, so.
Oh, we went dress shopping.
Oh, we went dress shopping. I forgot. Homecoming will be coming up for them in October. I'll put pictures at the end. Stormy got her dress, and hers is the black one that you'll see, and she actually found it on Temu. So that was pretty exciting, and it actually fit the first time. That's why I had them go ahead and get them now, just in case we had to send things back and forth as far as sizes is concerned. Hi again, Sam. And then she found one at Dillard's, but she also found a couple on Temu as well. So I did order those. Shein. And she'll pick out one that she likes. The one that she got at Dillard's is the light blue one that you'll see a picture of. So we haven't gotten the other two yet. Guys, I think that's it. So hour and a half, good to go. You'll have other people to go and watch. So again, thank you for joining us. I hope that you got something out of this video, or at least got some stitching done while you watched. And as always, leave us comments. Please subscribe. Also, I never say this, and I guess I should. I don't know if we have to. Like, YouTube's never come to me and said that you have to say this about your giveaways. But one, don't say giveaways, win, any of that kind of stuff in your comments. Be 18 years of age. Be a subscriber. And let me see. this is open to anywhere. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be in just the United States to win. So, all right. Anything else that you can think of?
No. Sam, can you think of anything?
Hi,
He
Sam.
can't think of the fact that he's hungry.
I hope she's fed him already. So,
No.
all right, guys, we're going to leave you with that, and we will see you again. Oh, if you haven't already, I know I always think of things at the last minute. I've put up some Flosstube extras. I know 4 videos are of just all of my digital patterns that I have. So I hope you go and watch those. I hope it enables you a little bit, add some things to your wish list. One is I show you all the floor stand or the stands that I have. Most are floor stands, and one is like a lap stand. One of them is just the few paper patterns that I have. Like I said, a lot of them I've already scanned to the computer, so they are now considered digital patterns. But I hope you go and watch those. And so yeah, we are going to see you again on October the 1st for everything that hopefully I get done in September.
Her birthday.
Yes, my birthday month in October. So until then, guys.
You say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me.